having a firm grip on your drumsticks.
Alright, so I have JPEX with me here. So he's my drummer, he's a very good drummer. Alright, so this morning is going to give us tips for drummers. For those that are just starting, you know, as a drummer, you can't just start. If you want to play drums, you can't just start playing drums anyhow. You need to understand some basic things before you can start playing drums. So today is going to give us some few tips. So we're going to start gradually. Alright, so JPEX, please introduce yourself first.
Okay, good everybody, my name is JPEX, and like he said, I'll be dropping some few tips here for beginner drummers on how to go about or what you need to know about being a drummer. Firstly, you know the drummers are the art of the music. We keep the timing, make sure the beat is on point, we make sure everything is locked and synced.
So let's start by asking him, without taking much of our time. So JPEX, as let's just say me, I want to learn drums, or I've been playing drums, but then I need to understand some basic things because people have been complaining about my playing in church, that I play anyhow, I don't know how to, you understand? So I want to ask, if you have to advise me first, just give me your first point. If you have to advise me, what would you like what would be your advice for me? Like, okay, this is the first thing you need to understand as a drummer. Alright, so what's the first point, please?
Okay, the first point is I would say you ensure your kit is comfortable to play on. Like your drum kit, make sure it's comfortable to play on. Like, you know, there are some drummers, whenever you see them, the hi-hat is far away from them, the snare drum is in Sokoto, and your thumbs, everything is like you're struggling with it. But make sure when your kit is like, it's just like having a relationship with your drums. Make sure your kit is comfortable, make sure you are well balanced, make sure you are comfortable, you can touch your thumbs, you can easily access your cymbals, everything is on point. Things, ensure your drum set is comfortable to play, you are well balanced, like yes, I'm okay, I'm good.
So, like he just said now, he said ensure you're comfortable, you have a relationship with your drums. Okay, so can you give us example, like how high should my thumb be from my hi-hat, like my sitting position, how high should it be? You said that you have a relationship with my drums. I don't understand that. So can you please show us example?
Okay, now for example, now look at this. Your snare should be high, slightly high above your heels, and some people have different setups. For example, people have different setups, and I've watched pretty quite a number of drummers, and I've seen how they set up, which has also helped me to be able to come up with these arrangements. Like you can watch, there are many drummers online where you can watch how they set up their drums. Like if you can check very closely, you see how my drums are like they are majorly together, padded together. My thumb is not too high from my snare. That's how I like it. There are some people that their snare will be a little bit lower to their thumbs. That is how they like it. So just find a comfortable pattern for you that will be comfortable for you. And this takes me to my number 2 points, which is sit with the correct drumming posture. I could remember very well vividly back then when I just started playing drums too. There's a way I used to sit, and my music director would always correct me like, guys, sit up. I'm always sitting like this. If you can look at me, I'm always sitting, bending down, I'm playing like this. Then he just looks at me and like, guy, what are you doing? Stand up, sit up tight. So make sure you are sitting on a very, very comfortable surface, like for your drum chair, like having your drum chair, make sure you are balanced on it. That will give you confidence again, and that will make you have good, like it will just give you confidence, and you are solid on the drums. But when you are playing like this, you just look like, what's this guy doing? What are you doing? Are you okay? So make sure you have a comfortable sitting posture.
That's true. I can attest to that. I am not into drums full time. Yeah, but then if I see you as a drummer and I see you just sitting like that, your sitting posture matters a lot. When people say your sitting posture alone, we tell that, oh, this guy knows what he's doing. At least this guy will do it. Yeah. So your sitting posture is very, very important. So please learn that.
Yeah. So this takes me to the third point that I was saying, holding your drumsticks correctly. So this also helps. You know, there are different ways of holding drumsticks, there are different ways, but having the right balance to holding your drumsticks. Like me now, this is how I choose to hold my sticks, and I'm comfortable with it. It helps me like holding the grip, having a firm grip on your drumsticks. So holding your drumsticks correctly will help you again. You should practice with a metronome. This is very, very key. This is very, very cogent. Practice with a metronome. A lot of drummers don't know how to stay on time. Metronome is very, very key. Learn to build independence between your hands and your feet. This is trying to do things like drumming again is about the mind. It's about separation of your mind, whereby you have some separations and you want to play it and you feel like, how do I do this thing? Okay, for example, I want to play something like this. Looking at me doing something different, I'm going this way. So that's what we called having.
So like separating,
yes. Building independence, yes.
Exactly.
My left is playing something different.
While your leg, I mean,
Yes, it's playing something different. So that's having independence, building independence. It's not like it's going to come easy though. This comes with constant rehearsals, like dedicating times to rehearsals, making sure you are learning some things. Don't over tighten your cymbals. As a beginner drummer, you should not make your cymbals too tight. Make sure they are free, movable. Make sure they are very, very movable, and sorry, don't mind my cymbals. We are about to change them. So make sure your cymbals are free, they are not too tight. Because when they are so tight, it could cause breaks. It could make the cymbal start crashing, like something like what we have here. But this is not due to that. This is due to excess playing and it's been long. But make sure your cymbals are free and they are not so tight. So moving on again, I would say you should always hit the middle of the drums. Hit the drums at the center. This would help and make your playing effective when you hit the centers of the drum. And lastly, I would like to say, master the basics. This is very, very important. Master the basics. And what do I mean by master the basics? We have rudiments. We have from single strokes to double strokes to paradiddle, flam. But make sure you start from the basics. Learn the basics, master the basics. And when you are learning, make sure you go at a slow pace. Sometimes you see drummers online and we feel like, I want to start playing. No, it's not like that. You are not in a competition with anybody. We are here to play music and enjoy music. So mastering the basics, playing your rudiments right, starting from a slow pace, taking it gradually. Then with the help of a metronome, putting the metronome, then you would increase your speed. And with this, I'm sure you are very, very good to go. You are very, very sweet and good to go. Don't worry, gradually on this channel, we'll be taking ourselves on a pretty quick, interesting journey. And I hope you stay here with me. And
all right, thank you so very much for joining us. All right, I've also learned something new today. All right, so please subscribe to this channel, share and like the video. If you have any question or contribution, please drop it in the comment section there. Have a nice time.
Bye, until I see you next time again.
I am He-Chord. That's my stage name. My name is Emmanuel. All right, so you can, if you're a keyboardist, if you're a pianist, you can check my channel out. All right.